Hello, Earth signs. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're safe and good. I am back on my YouTube channel. If you're a subscriber of mine, you will have noticed that I had been away. I took an absence here for personal reasons, some good and some not so good. I won't bore you with the details, but I am back and I really missed my connection with my subs. If you are brand new to my channel, welcome. I hope that you like my readings. I hope they resonate. And with all that said, I used to do my readings a little bit differently in my channel. I did notice that they weren't performing as good for my Anglophone audience. So I have switched things up, and let me know how you like them. Let me know if they're of help to you. Let me know if they resonate. I always love hearing from you. And I noticed that a lot of you wanted me to also shuffle live. They wanted to see me shuffle, and perhaps my triple cross readings were too long for them. So I'm switching things around for you guys, and I decided to do a wealth reading for all of the fire signs. I'm doing them by element. So in your case, and not fire, your guys are earth. So I'm doing a reading for my earth signs when it comes to wealth. And wealth is not just money. It is definitely that. So we will be looking at that, but it is also all of the things that you hold valuable. So time is very valuable. Your health is valuable. Your self-esteem is valuable. So all of these things fall into that general umbrella of wealth. But we will be trying to put an emphasis on, I guess, finances and abundance in all forms. I am reading with a brand new deck, and these are bigger cards, so bear with me. I love these. It's a Moon Child Tarot. And I am very excited to use them for the first time in my channel. All right, so let's begin with Taurus. Hi, Taurus. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're good. I hope that you follow me on social media, especially on Instagram, because I do live guidance, not live, but I do a single pull cards for all of the zodiac signs, and I always do it right before the month begins so that we get a general sense of how the month will go for each sign. So you can find me under Triple Tarot over there. And if you'd like a private reading with me, oh, okay, King of Cups, hello. Let's see if this one comes back out. If you'd like a private reading with me, you can find me at tripletarot.com. All of my services are currently 15% off from now until the end of April 30th. So if you'd like for me to look at anything specifically, I would be happy to do so. All right, let's get on with the reading. Show me Taurus. Show me Taurus. Show me Taurus for April. Okay, so if you guys are dealing with a water sign, they're really popping through. If you have a lot of water in your chart and you're a Taurus, definitely you have a lot to say. I do see a lot of Taurus, my creative Tauruses out there. I do see you making good strides because I got 2 cards back to back from the male suit. And males, generally, that gender in tarot talks about feeling really fired up and really creative. So that's just a general note because that card just, those 2 cards wanted to come out and talk to you. Okay, and I take the first 3 cards of the deck. Okay, Page of Cups. Water, definitely. Ooh, okay, yes. So we have an opportunity here to start new things when it comes to business, to think outside of the box, perhaps, in new ways to make money. I do see some of you leaving a place to go to another because it promises something better for you. Some of you are being guided when it comes to finances and your overall outlook on money and self-esteem, self-worth. It's really changing. I see this figure looking at the horizon, that literally the skies are open for her. And she's looking right at the moon, and the moon is connecting with not just your creativity, but your spirituality. So I do see some of you looking to those things as a perhaps side hustle, or as a new business, as a new enterprise with the Ace of Wands, because aces always talk about new things, new endeavors. And in this case, it's something that really fires you up because we have the 10 of Wands. So we have an ace and a 10. So for some of you, this is kind of like a push and pull of doing your regular job or not being able to do your regular job, because the 10s also talk about movement from one place to another. So a lot of us are currently being affected by the current situation on a global scale. Some of us are not able to work. Besides being a tarot reader, I manage 2 other jobs, so I understand the other 2 jobs were halted. So side hustles can be a good thing for you. I do see an opportunity for you to make more money, but it's gonna take a bit more time than you'd like with a 10 of Wands. It's kind of like, I'm ready now. I'd like to just jump, start this new path, but you still have a ways to go. But the skies are open. So try to use this time to really think, to really brainstorm, because you will have, I guess, the seed of the idea. That's the ace, but it will definitely take fruit. We have a 10 here. So it could definitely manifest. For some of you, it'll be a little bit quicker because the skies here in the, I guess, background do remind me a little bit of that 8 of Wands energy. And 8 of Wands is things coming and happening a little bit quicker. So for some of you, it will happen a little bit quicker. But for most of you, I do see a little bit of a period of, I want it to happen right now. And it's not quite going to go that way. So perhaps towards the end of the month, you'll be able to be right by the gate, right in front of the gate, or taking your first step into this new horizon, this new portal. It looks like a portal if you really look at this card. It's beautiful. I love the illustrations of this deck. And yes, and she's being guided by this cup suit of emotions and of what really, really connects her to her higher self. And you can use this time to really connect with that and do so, and not don't be bogged down by, oh my God, this is new and I have to get from an ace to a 10. You don't have to do everything right away, because it's going to manifest, but it's just going to take a bit more time than perhaps a lot of you would like. For some of you, I am seeing it quickly, but for the majority of you, I'm sorry to say, it's just going to take a bit more time, and it can tax you out if you try to rush and run. It's best to really enjoy the journey, to trust the process, and realize that perhaps divine timing is at play here, with the heavens being heavily pictured here. We see the moon, we have another moon, we have another moon. So perhaps by the full moon that we'll have in April, you will be able to either brainstorm or to really see this idea to its fruition. All right, Taurus, I hope that was helpful for you. Let me know how this resonated in the comments below. Now I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Virgo. All right, Virgo, what is going on for you in the month of April. I hope that you are all well. I hope that you take some time to try to follow me on social media if you can. I am on Instagram and I've already done them. I do them before each month. These cards want to talk. Let's see. We have the Eight of Swords and Death. A lot of you are going through a lot of transformations when it comes to business. And some of you might be feeling like you're a little bit stuck, either stuck in a rut or a little bit of your hands are tied and you can't really manifest the way that you wish that you could, but you have a transformation card with it. So we'll see if they pop back up. This is a new deck and it is a bigger size deck. So please don't mind me as I shuffle, because the cardstock is very thick. It's a beautiful deck, but it is a very heavy cardstock. Okay, so if you'd like a private reading with me, you can do so by following me, by looking at my website rather at tripletarot.com. All of my services, tarot and astrology, are 15% off. So if you'd like a private reading with me, I'd love to read for you. All right, now without further ado, let's connect. Show me, Virgo, when it comes to wealth for the month of April. Wealth for the sign of Virgo. Okay. I take the first 3 cards of the deck. Okay, definitely yes. Yes. Okay, so these 2 came out already. I'm not going to read reversals for this one. So, okay, so I do see it's not the 8 of Swords that came out before, but it is still an 8. So for some of you, there is this sense of, please don't feel hopeless. Try to keep a very rational wits about you with the Knight of Swords, because things will be okay. But at the start of the month, I do see some worries when it comes to your ability to manifest. I do see some of you either having the stress rather is coming from either being laid off, not being able to work, because a lot of us are going through this at this time. Besides being a tarot reader, I manage 2 other jobs, like I've told other signs. So I definitely can relate. I understand finances can be taking a toll, and that's why I wanted to do these readings, to try to better guide you. I do see a lot of good things, though, for my Virgos that are creative. If you are an artist at all, I do see the ability to not just make money this month, but I see you challenging yourself and your art, whatever it is. It could be, you could be a writer, you could be a musician, you could be a sculptor, you could be a painter, whatever it is that you do. I do see your creativity having such a high, such a peak, that literally the sky's the limit. This is kind of reminding me of, this is the moon here, but this is reminding me of the planet Venus. So just know that if you're worried about finances, it's going to be okay. And I say Venus because Venus is the goddess of love, and I see pink here. I see water, and the water element is connected to very much to Venusian things and to the arts. So I do see greater abundance for my artists out there when it comes to your creativity. So maybe it's not gonna be super abundant for you at the beginning of the month, but I do see these works of art being honored and being respected and being regarded in a positive light later on. So yes, you're going to have to wait, but I do see rewards happening for you later on. Now, for others of you, other Virgos, I am seeing this light here, this beam. It's kind of reminding me of Saturn. So for some of you, you are learning hard lessons when it comes to finances, when it comes to budgeting, when it comes to realizing where you're or where you used to spend money frivolously, and you're gonna make some great adjustments. You're gonna see it for what it is and make some great adjustments and realize, I am going to be cutting out going out for coffee so much, or what have you, whatever it is that you were doing that you could definitely minimize and cut costs. I do see you making great strides when it comes to that. And I do see, oh my gosh, definitely, if you're a creative Virgo, you're going to be doing so well, because the Page of Wands is getting recognition, people admiring the fruits of your labor. I do see perhaps somebody from a fire sign, or it could also be an air sign, but because it is literally manifesting as a Page of Wands, this could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius and Lunar rising. Could be an air sign, but I'm really feeling the energy of fire a bit more. That could definitely connect you with someone that could put these works of art, or whatever it is, the fruits of your labor, whatever it is that you're working on in this month, especially if for my writers out there, oh my gosh, you're going to be able to connect with someone that can really help you jump from one spot to another. So they could help you soar. I'm looking at this energy here. It almost looks like a bridge, like a golden bridge. So I am seeing the opportunity for you to manifest, but it is going to be a bit of a waiting game, I'm afraid, especially at the beginning of the month. So you have more potential. Your earnings could come more at the end of the month for your sign. And I'm sorry to say, but a lot of you are going to have to budget. Budgeting is going to be key for your sign throughout this period of April. All right, Virgo, I hope that was helpful and useful to you. And now I'm going to be moving on to the sign of Capricorn. Hi, Capricorn. I hope that you're doing well. I hope that you're safe and healthy. I would like to invite you to follow me on social media. I am on Instagram, Facebook, and Twitter, but specifically on Instagram, I'm doing a single guidance card polls for all the zodiac signs in English and Spanish. So it's a free service, and it could definitely help you manifest with the energies that are at your disposal throughout this transit. And with that said, if you'd like a private reading with me, all my services, tarot and astrology, are all 15% off. So if you'd like a private reading with me, now would be a great time to do so, because it's only going to go until April 30th, till the end of the month. Okay, now without further ado, let's connect with your energy, Capricorn. Show me, Capricorn, when it comes to wealth for the month of April 2020. Show me, Capricorn, when it comes to their finances. I'm going to pick the first 3 cards of the deck. Okay, 6 of Cups. King of Wands. Oh, okay, this is beautiful spread. So I am seeing a lot of generosity when it comes to people that you love, people that you trust. I am seeing support as well from a fire sign for you. That could be an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, and Lunar rising. And if it's not those signs, it's just simply someone that behaves like a King of Wands. This could be someone that's very flashy, very creative as well, especially next to these 2 cards of the water suit. And I do see this King of Wands asking to either partner up with you to create something new, to birth something new throughout this time in April, if they are not a partner to you, like a business partner, or it could be a romantic partner, a friend, this person could just act as a cheerleader to try to get you to maximize your creativity throughout this transit. I do see it's been a recurring theme for all of the signs that there's a little bit of a lull, a little bit of a dip when it comes to finances and wealth. A lot of us are not able to go to work because we're quarantined, but I do see the ability to use this time to your favor and your advantage, because if you do, my gosh, you can really literally have your work could be lauded. It could be rewarded. It could be really well seen by others. It could be truly beloved. This is the love card. So it's connecting with what you love, reconnecting with people from the past, perhaps. I don't know why this came into my mind, but someone that you used to be in a band with, if you're a musician. I do see an ability to create something wonderful, something that will make you feel like the King of Wands, if this is not a person coming in for you. I do see you reconnecting with the elements. And by doing so, you're going to be able to generate more abundance. You see here that there's flowers. There's like, it's the birth of something new. All aces are newness. And I do see a new opportunity, a new business venture for you that is a bit more creative. So if you have been a little bit hesitant to, put your creative juices to the test, don't, because if you do so, you're going to be rewarded by the end of the month. I do see literal beauty, love, recognition. I have a rainbow, and the rainbow is opportunity. So there's going to be a lot more opportunity for your sign at the end of the month, should you choose to open up your heart. And if it could be, if you're a writer, for example, you could be writing about the past. You could be painting people from the past. If you're a painter, you could just simply be reconnecting with things that matter to you once upon a time. This is also a card of generosity. So some of you could definitely be very generous when it comes to your wisdom, because wisdom is also wealth. It talks about things that are valuable. Your experience is very valuable. Your advice is valuable. Your time is valuable. And if you're giving of yourself in this way, you're going to be rewarded at the end of the month. So by all means, be lights, share your wisdom, because it could definitely manifest for you in a very fruitful and beautiful way and surprising way for a lot of you at the end of the month. If you are creative, geez, you're going to be really doing beautiful work that could bring you recognition later on. So I am not seeing a lot of pentacle cards, but the King of Wands does bring that assurance of you're operating from, if this is a representation of you and not another person, that you're operating from a great place of a good self-esteem, a good outlook on your own abilities, and you could be a really great and a great source of inspiration for other people, especially at the end of the month. But definitely more opportunities for wealth, either at this. You know what? It's a little bit at the start of the month, then it ramps up. So halfway to the end, I do see things flourishing even more, but I do see a lot of support from loved ones for you should you need it financially at this time. So definitely don't be shy. Ask for help if you need it, because if you do, you will see and you will realize the beauty of the connections and the people that you have surrounded yourself with, that you have invested of your soul, your time, your energy. it's going to give you back in really wonderful and surprising ways. All right, Capricorn, that's the end of my reading for you. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that I see you on my Instagram and all my social media. And until next time, bye-bye.